What's up everybody, it's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 video, and today I want to build a house that's inspired by Stardew Valley. So I'm playing in this world called Winchester Farming Community, and it's a really nice world that's basically made for farming and stuff like that. And I found this little lot right here. It had a house, but I bulldozed it. But I found this really small lot, and I was like, what if we were to make a really nice small farmhouse? And I kind of want to see if I can fit maybe a couple of chickens in the back, and I want to have enough room for a garden space. Now this isn't going to be like a 100% accurate representation of a Stardew Valley house. I kind of just want to build a farmhouse with Stardew Valley vibes, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I think the first thing that I want to do is maybe just map out a space for the garden in the back. That way I can know that I will have enough space to build a house and have some space left over. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to the fences, and I want to use maybe this fence from the base game. And I'm just going to go right here, and we're just going to just trace out a little garden area. I think that would be big enough because, like I said, y'all, this lot is not that big. So that'll give us enough space to have a lot of harvestables and stuff like that. And now we could probably get started on building the house. So I'm going to go down here and get a foundation. And I think I want to make a really simple box shape. I don't really want this house to be like super gigantic. I think we can kind of get by with a little simple box shape. Maybe something like this. And I want to maybe add a little bump out here just to give the house a little bit of dimension. I want to maybe extend the house out this way a little bit just to kind of make it a little bit bigger. Maybe something like this. And then maybe we could do a little baby bump out over here on this side of the house like so. So this is basically what the foundation is going to look like. All right, so next up, we're just going to go ahead and trace around the build like so. I'm leaving some space for stairs and stuff like that, and so that we can have a porch. So I'm going to leave that blank, but we're just going to go ahead and just trace around the build like so. All right, so now that we have everything filled in, now I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of columns for the front porch. So I think I want to use the ones that comes with the pets pack because those are kind of rustic anyway. I'm just gonna probably get a couple of these. Maybe 3 would be okay, and I could just kind of space them out a little bit. Next up, I'm gonna get the flat roof, and I'm just going to fill the build in. You can hold down shift if you want to. I'm also gonna go ahead and fill in this little area right here for the roof. Now we can go ahead and move on to the roofing part. So I think we're going to use a couple different pieces. I want to use a gabled roof for maybe this section right here. And I think I'm going to use a half gabled for this section. So I'm probably going to just start here, and we're going to just drag it back a little bit like so. I might have to redraw this, but this is a good start for right now. And then I'm going to also maybe get a gabled roof, and we're going to just bring this like so. It's looking a little bit weird, but just bear with me. And then we're going to get another, we could probably use this tall gable roof for this side. And we're just going to drag this into the build like that. And of course, we are going to make everything go all the way down because otherwise the roof would be too tall. So we're just going to go ahead and drag everything down. Okay, so this could be our roof, but I'm not really liking this piece right here. So I'm just going to delete that. So I think instead of using the half gabled, I'm going to probably end up using a hipped roof for this. And I'm just going to make it go in like so. And we're just going to bring it down. I think I like this roof a little bit more than the other one. It just looks better this way in my opinion. And I think this is going to be our roof for the house. Now, I'm probably going to end up changing the roof color and stuff like that, but I don't really know what I want the outside to look like just yet. So why don't we go ahead and move on to some stairs. So for the stairs, I'm probably just going to pick something really basic, really simple, nothing too extravagant. It is just an old farmhouse after all. So I'm thinking that we could probably use these from the base game. And maybe I can get, maybe we can do like a 2-tile or maybe like a 4-tile. And then maybe I can get some railing to go around it. Next up, I'm going to get the matching railing, and I'm just going to go ahead and trace in the rest of this space. And then as for these columns, because they look very out of place, I'm going to turn on move objects really quick. And I'm just going to grab these and just shift them right here, just so they look like they actually belong on the build. You know, it does kind of clip a little bit, but that's as best as I can do. I am going to recolor this stuff obviously to make it blend in a little bit more, but I think this will be the shape of our house. Now we need to move on to the wallpaper. So I don't really know what kind of wallpaper I want. I'm thinking of something kind of tethered and weathered. I mean, I could also use the houses around us as inspiration. So I think this is like a base game wallpaper. So I could use that. Or I could make my own build stand out a little bit. I mean, you never know. I mean, I could use something like this kind of, right? Maybe we could try to make this house look like a Stardew Valley house. A lot of those houses have like wood paneling on the outside, so I might end up using one of these wood panelings. I might end up using this one right here. I think I'm just gonna make the whole entire house the same wallpaper for right now. I'm probably gonna go back and like, change it, but I think we'll use this, and then maybe we can make it a little bit lighter or a little bit more yellowy to kind of make it seem like a Stardew Valley house. So when it comes to the roof color, I could just leave it alone and make it black like so. A lot of the Stardew Valley houses have a roof that's kind of this color. I don't really know if I want to go with that, y'all. I mean, we also have this bright red one right here. We could use this wallpaper. I'm not really sure. Or maybe this one, y'all. I mean, that kind of looks like a Stardew Valley house, right? We might end up using this one, or I could go for like a brown. I think we'll use this one for right now, but I might go back and change it a little bit. I don't really know. We'll see. Next up, I want to get the front door. So I'm thinking maybe like a 2-tile door since we have a bit of space on the front porch. So I could use this one from the base game. Maybe not that one. Or I could just use this one right here. Oh, you know what? This one might actually be the vibe. I might use this one. All right, so this is how the house will look from the outside. I ended up using some of the windows from the university pack, and I also used a couple of the ones from the base game, and then I also put down some landscaping just to kind of fill in the space a little bit. Again, it's not 100% accurate to Stardew Valley, but I thought it looked kind of nice in this little area. So why don't we go ahead and move on to the inside of the house. All right, y'all, so for the inside of the house, I don't really know where I want the kitchen to be. I think I want the kitchen to be either on this corner or this corner. And I don't really know where I want the bedrooms to be. Since we kind of have like a little angled piece right here, maybe I could kind of just drag a wall out and just make this connect to the wall. Maybe this could be like a bedroom or something. Maybe we can have like a little bathroom right here by the bedroom. And I don't know what I want to do with this area. Maybe this could be the kitchen. Let's see, maybe I can move this window. Maybe this could be like a little kitchen area over here, so I might leave this open for right now, and then maybe we could fit a couple more bedrooms in this house. So I'm thinking that maybe we can try to maybe drag a wall right here to kind of make it go this way. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe we could have this be a bedroom, this area right here be for a kitchen, we have a bathroom, and then we have another bedroom over here. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then maybe we could use this section over here for like a little living room or something like that. Now that I think about it, y'all, I could use a wallpaper like this, and I could just like recolor it a little bit so it doesn't stand out as much. So I'm thinking that I want to use a couple of these chairs from the Supernatural pack just because they have that older feel to them. I think that I might want to use a couch. And I don't know, I want to use these somewhere too, but I don't really know where I want them to go. Let me try to get the TV down first, because I think I want the TV to go back here on this wall, and then maybe we can have like the couches around it. So I want to use something a little bit older. You know, this is like a little old farmhouse. So I'm thinking maybe a TV like this, like a floor model, and then maybe we could, I don't know if I want to use this, or maybe like 2 of these. I think I'm going to use 2 of the same couch. I think I'm just going to have 2 maybe facing each other like so. Then maybe we can have a coffee table down in the middle. I'm just gonna sort by the Supernatural pack just to kind of see some of the stuff that we have. We do have a rocking chair as well. Maybe I can use one of those in the corner. We have these old timey chairs. This would be really good for like a kitchen table or something like that. Is there actually a kitchen table that comes with Supernatural? Let's look and see. I know there's like this really old looking one. I know there's this one. I don't know if I want to use that one though. We'll place it down just to see, but maybe we might not end up using that one, y'all. Let's see, we have this one, which looks very old. We also have this wicker one. You know what? I might end up using that wicker one though. I think I might use this one instead. Do we have any artwork or anything like that? Oh, we do. We have a couple of these old-timey photos. This would be really good. Maybe I can get like 2 of these and the different portraits. Yes, y'all, we can have like the matching ones. Okay, we can have like 2 right there. Of course, I'm gonna recolor everything, but I'm just trying to map out everything. So we'll have like a couple of portraits. Maybe we can have like another old-timey photo by the front door. And oh, we do have a couple of these bigger wide photos. Oh, I have to save enough room for the doors, by the way. Maybe we can have a door like right here. But we do have these really big ones. I think these change the picture, so I don't think I'm gonna use those. I wish they didn't change pictures. They would be really good for this area. There is a wizard's tower in Stardew, you know. Maybe I could use one of these right here. Maybe we can also put a lamp or something in the corner. Oh, we do have this matching lamp. Oh, y'all, I can use this bookshelf right here. Yes. I want to recolor it though, because that blue is a little bit too bright. But I could use this bookshelf. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm really loving the way this house is turning out so far. It's really doing what it's supposed to. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of doors. I think I want to use these doors right here from the base game. Again, I am going to recolor them, but I just think I'm going to use these just so I can make sure that we have space for the bedrooms, because I don't want to put too much stuff in here and, like, you know, not have enough space for anything. And I also want to go ahead and figure out this kitchen situation, because this has really been on my mind. So I have a couple of ideas for the countertops. So I'm thinking that I could either use these once upon a time countertops like so, because they're really old and rustic looking, or I could use these woodland countertops right here. I feel like either one would be a good pick. I feel like I'm leaning more towards these because they just give off that farmhouse vibe. I mean, these do too, but these look more like cottagey. I think I'm going to use this fridge right here from the vineyard set. And then as for the stove, I think that I want to use this one right here. Oh, okay, so if I use this stove, maybe I can have it up against the wall like so. And then maybe I can have like another countertop right here. Oh yes, this would be really good, y'all. Okay, maybe I can get a couple more of these counters just to have a bigger kitchen. Now, I don't know if I want to use this table, y'all. Like, the chairs, yes. The table, I don't know about it. Maybe we can look and see what other tables we have. I just kind of want something old and run down. I could use this table right here. Or maybe I could just use this one from the pets pack. Oh, y'all, I think I'm going to use this one right here. And then maybe I could just use these chairs from Supernatural. We'll get a couple of them. All right, y'all, so this is what the little kitchen area will look like. I think it's really nice and cute and cozy. You know, you have your accent wall, your countertops and everything like that, your dining table. I even put like a little stereo over here as well, just so your Sims can have something to listen to while they're eating. But let's go ahead and move on to the other rooms. So I think I'm gonna go over here first. This is gonna be a nursery, I think. I'm gonna use this wallpaper right here. It's very floral and bright, and I think it looks kind of cute. So next up, I want to go ahead and get the crib. Something is telling me to use this crib from the base game. I think I'm gonna use it, y'all. It looks really old-fashioned anyway, so yeah, I think we're going to use that one. I think I'm also going to use the changing table. Maybe I can put the changing table by the door. And I do want to get a rocking chair. Maybe I could use this one right here from the movie stuff pack. And maybe I'll like put this over here in the corner like so. And I want to see if we can get a couple of toys. Maybe we can get this older looking toy box. All right, y'all, so this is how the nursery will look. I went ahead and added a lamp and a couple of pictures on the wall. I also added some curtains and I changed the wallpaper. I really like the way that this one looks. It kind of reminds me of like a quilt or something, you know? Well, all right, let's go ahead and move on to maybe the bathroom next, since the bathroom isn't really that big. So I'm thinking that maybe we could just use maybe stuff from the pets pack, because I do know a lot of that stuff is kind of older looking anyway. So maybe we can use the shower from pets, or we could use a shower tub combo. Maybe I could have the sink go right here and maybe have a toilet in the middle. All right, y'all, so this is the bathroom. As you can see, it looks very dated and the colors are a little bit ugly, but I think it really fits the bathroom in that old-timey aesthetic, so I do like the way it turned out. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the bedroom. I need to delete this, honestly. I'm thinking that I want to use this Generations bed, and maybe I can have it go up against this wall like so. I'm gonna also probably have to get some more of these debug lights because this room needs some lighting. And then I'm thinking that maybe I could use this little nook space to maybe have a dresser right here in the corner. I'm thinking that maybe I could use one of these big wardrobes. I think I'm going to use these end tables that comes with the pets pack as like a nightstand because it looks kind of rustic. The wood tones also kind of match. And I think I want to get a lamp on at least one of these, but I don't really know what lamp I want to pick. Maybe I could use the duck lamp. I mean, it's kind of nice. I think I'm going to use that one. So this is how the bedroom is going to look, and I really like the wallpaper. I like that blue with the leaves on it. I think that looks really cool. But let's go ahead and move on to the outside of the house because we still have a little bit more to do. So as for the backyard, I was looking at this earlier, and I think that we're going to have to make this little garden space a little bit smaller. Okay, just a little bit. Maybe we can make it come in a little bit more to have a slightly smaller space because we don't really have a lot of space back here. So maybe a slightly smaller area like this would be okay. Or honestly, y'all, what if I were to replace this with a slightly smaller fence? Maybe like one of these fences like this. Maybe I can have a little area back out here. maybe something kind of like that. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the terrain paint, and I'm gonna go to where it says dirt and sand. I'm just gonna pick one of these, and I'm just going to fill this little area in like so, just to kind of make it look a little bit more detailed. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go into buy debug, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of plants just to put down. I don't really want to put anything too fancy, so maybe we could just put a couple of plants from the base game. Maybe we can have a couple of bell pepper plants back here. We also have some lettuce, so maybe I could put some lettuce over here in the corner like so. And then maybe I could put a couple of apple trees back here as well, just to kind of give your Sims a couple of harvestables to kind of get them started. And then maybe I could put a couple of tomatoes over here on the side. So next up, I think I want to use the rest of this space to try to get a couple of chickens back here. I would also like to put another tree in the backyard if I can help it. So maybe we can get the tree first. I think I want to get the same one that's in the front of the yard. Maybe I can have it at an angle kind of like this. And then maybe we could put like a chicken coop right underneath it. We'll get a chicken coop and we'll put it right here by the tree. Maybe I can also get some terrain paint to kind of paint down some hay underneath it. This is dry grass, but I think it kind of looks like hay. So maybe we can get some of that and put it around it like so, you know? Maybe I could also get a fence back here. I think I'm pretty much done with this house, y'all. I really like the way it turned out. I'll show you what it looks like really quick before we go. So when you come in, you have a nice living room area. There's also a nice bedroom area over here. Going back over this way, we have a nursery. And then over here, we have a nice cozy kitchen space. In the backyard, we have a little garden area, so if you wanted to start gardening, you can. There's also a chicken coop over here in the back, and there is also a little picnic table and a little place to sit. And then out in the front of the house, I also added another little place to sit just underneath the tree, just so if you wanted to have those nice vibes outside, you could. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you want to download this house, I will leave a link down below. Please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below, follow me over on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!